On a Saturday, again, finally! The schedule has worked. Though we may go live tomorrow afternoon too, because they seem to get a lot of attention in Sunday afternoons as well. So, fun, fun, fun. We're working on a sparkly brick stitch scarf right now, and pardon my weird voice, it only just came back. I've had laryngitis all week. So yeah, here we are. Ready to sit and have fun. This is a very sparkly yarn we're using. So, should probably take a quick moment and post on Instagram that we're live. If you can't hear me very well, let me know. Again, I'm getting over laryngitis, so there. All that good stuff. Bleh. So I hope everybody had a good week. One, two. And if you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button, hang out for a while. We can be live for a while today since I don't have that much going on. I finished frogging everything that I wanted to frog for my Frogger finish filming the video that I'm filming. Hi, welcome to the live. Yeah, hate when I misfire like that. So, hope everybody's having a good Valentine's Day. No one watching it. It's still early in the stream. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. People usually don't start coming in for a while. Also, people may be watching but just have me on as background noise. Oh my goodness. I'm tired. Which way to turn it? This way. There goes the wind. It's like 45 degrees out today, Fahrenheit. It's wonderful. It's been so cold for so long. Make those fast. Years and years and years of practice. That's how. Crocheting for 27 years now. If you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button, hang out and chat for a bit. We do have lots of fun here. Crocheting. If anybody wants a hat, there's a big sale going on my website, smallpinecraft.square.site, because I have too many hats in my inventory right now, so they gotta go. 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Quick tea break. Goodness gracious. This is turning out quite pretty. I can't wait. Soon we're going to have to pivot to springtime. And this is my first winter where I paid my own heating bill, so I'm very excited for springtime. Here we go. Yay. It's turning out nicely. That's just my... I wonder what that noise was. It's noisy in my town today because the weather's good, so everybody's out riding around in their ATVs, walking their dogs. The snow is finally melting. Thank goodness. We got smacked by all the snow. We got 2 feet during that storm a couple weeks ago. Snowmageddon. And it just never melted. And I lived down an alleyway, so it was plowed once the storm was over, so everything else I have to dig out myself. Thank goodness for all-wheel drive. That's no fun. So, hope everybody's having a good Valentine's Day. Got my pink hair cover on. Tomorrow is my really favorite day, discount chocolate day. The best day. All the candy is on a discount. Clearance. I've gotten really into couponing and stuff lately, so I've learned to appreciate a good clearance sale. Don't know how to crochet, but you know how to knit. Hey, whatever you like to do with yarn. Last two hostile gehaket. Working on a scarf right now. Sorry, my mind completely blanked. I can't answer in German. I do speak German, just like a toddler. But yeah, I make a lot of things. Been in the hats and scarves and sweaters and everything lately, but now that it's mid-February, spring is coming, I'm gonna start pivoting to springtime things like bags and bandanas, and I don't know why I just did that. I didn't want to do that. Oops. Bucket hats, sun hats. Maybe I'll make some like lightweight cardigan, swimsuit cover-ups, because I know my goal this year is to make more big things for my shop, since I have a lot of little things. That's why I'm having a big sale on my website right now to clear out some of these hats. Got, I think, almost 200 hats in stock. Around that number. Oh, goodness, I'm exhausted. It's been a long week at work. Because this is not my full-time job. I do have a day job. I'm a teacher. Teacher by day, crochet YouTuber by night. That reminds me, I have some birthday presents I need to crochet soon. Definitely should make some more floral things. I think what I've done with my Frogger Finish video, we're going to restock my flower coasters. And just make some floral projects. Excuse me, I'm sorry, chat. Getting over a head cold. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. We're doing the brick stitch right now. Making a pretty shiny sparkly scarf. Sorry, chat. Ugh. Hi, welcome to the live. Making pretty good progress. This is all the work we've done in 20 minutes. Well, 25. Just about. Awesome. My goodness, I just can't win. Getting over this head cold. It's what life is like when you're a teacher. Always sick. Had a stuffy nose since I started teaching almost 8 years ago. What are you crocheting? I am working on a scarf right now. Nice, thank you. It's very pretty and sparkly. I like it. Go. I need some tea. Excellent. Yummy. Ugh. I'd have to plug my space heater in. It's always mildly chilly in the yarn room. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm figuring out what I want to do for dinner tonight. Happy Valentine's Day, Chris. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. I am, because I made brownies this morning and then ate a bunch of them, so I'm happy. What is that? Oh gosh, I can't even remember what this colorway is called. I know it's Ice Yarns. I got it a long time ago. Magic Baby Sparkle, I think. I honestly can't remember. I just know it's ice yarns. And this was another project I was working on that I ended up frogging today, and now I'm making, well, same thing. I could not remember what hook size or everything I used, so I just frogged it and started the same pattern over again. Hi, welcome to the live. But yes, it is very sparkly. It is super nice. Yeah, I'm making a brick stitch scarf right now. And I started it only a half hour ago, and we've already made pretty good progress, probably because it's the brick stitch. Just chains and double crochets. Almost as fast as the granny stitch once you get the math down right. Tired of this cold, it needs to go away. That one in the shop? Yes, I am going to put it in the shop when it's done. I would like to have it done by Saturday for the next video when that comes out. Put it up in the shop with everything else I finished or frogged and made into something new. That will be available for sale. I think one that I frogged I'm going to turn into a birthday gift for one of the babies. Colors are you using? I cannot remember the name of this colorway. I got this several years ago. I know it's ice yarns, it's a DK weight, and I had sparkle in the name. But it is very pretty. And very sparkly. The camera doesn't do it justice just how sparkly it is. And it's almost a rainbow. Very like jewel toned rainbow. Sparkly vibes. It's very nice. I love it. Chatty. Oh, Gracie's tired. It's nice, but the shipping is hard. Probably impossible now with the Terra. Yeah. I had a hookup up near where my parents have the farm up in New York that I would buy it from for super cheap. But she went out of business. So, sadness. And I haven't been able to buy yarn in a while because things keep coming up. Every time I'm like, okay, I think I could buy yarn. I was just about to get ready to buy some yarn, and then my check engine light turned on. And then it started flashing. And that's pull over and tow your car to the shop bad when it flashes at you. So, goodbye, money. And then, well, got that all squared away. And I was thinking, oh, okay, now I'll buy some yarn. Nope. I need heating oil for the rest of winter. But I don't think I'm going to need another full tank to get through the rest of winter. I probably only need like 75 gallons. Which will be cheaper, but not really. So, some It's going to be a beautiful scarf. Thank you. Yes, it is very lovely. Very sparkly. I love it. No, but I know I'm getting a bonus from the state government in the beginning of March. So maybe then I could buy some yarn again. And then I can see maybe what the prices and the shipping are with ice yarns. But yeah, home ownership and buying copious of yarns don't mix. And car ownership and copious amounts of yarn don't mix. $4:00. It's my meowing clock down in the kitchen. It meows every hour on the hour. There goes another guy by on an ATV. Yeah, everybody's gone insane because it's like it's 45 degrees here. This is the warmest it's been in weeks. So everybody's outside riding their ATVs around the town. But it's nice. It's finally starting to warm up a bit, so. And I'm debating, do I really need to buy more heating oil right now, or could I possibly get away with it since it is warming up a bit? I don't know. Just use electric backup, but I'd probably be better if I got a small delivery of heating oil and then just refilled the tank completely once the summer comes and it's cheap. But who knows? Man, everybody's out and about today. It's crazy. Looking outside, I'm like, I didn't even know this many people lived here. But I am excited for warmer weather. Watching the snow melt. My alley is just a mud pit now, but it's fine. I know the Dollar General in my town, I went earlier this week. They already put out all their springtime stuff, and garden center stuff, and seeds. And now I gotta think, okay, what do I want to do with my yard this summer? Put in some flowers and all that good stuff. What I really need though are some anchors so that like I can put my porch furniture out that I want to put out. Because that's just been sitting in my living room. But it's so windy here, I need to get like an anchor or something so that it's anchored to the house. Because the wind up here is so strong all the time. It's low-key hilarious because I have like lanterns for Chinese New Year hanging on my porch and they keep blowing away. And it was from a pack of 20 for like $5. So I'm like, okay, wind, I can do this all day. You blow away my Chinese lantern, boom, I have another one. I won't stop. But now I'm seeing like the neighborhood Facebook page. People are finding my lanterns around town and they're like, where'd this come from? And I'm like, it's fine. The wind took it. So yep, Chinese New Year is next week. And Ramadan. And it's supposed to be above freezing every day next week. Which hasn't been above freezing here for a while, so. Hence why all the people are out on their ATVs and walking around the neighborhood right now. Yeah. Wow. Made a lot of progress so far today. Oh, goodness. Oh. Just a notification on my phone from Fetch. Hey, play this game and you can earn some points. So I've been using a lot of cashback apps lately where you scan your receipt to earn like cashback points. Gotta say, it's been good. Getting into couponing and stuff. was quite proud of myself. I went couponing at CVS earlier this week because an old friend of mine unfortunately had a pretty devastating fire. Total loss last weekend. Like, all their pets died. They lost everything. They're now homeless with 8 children. It's a blended family. They both came to the relationship with their own children, so I went couponing at CVS to get them some stuff to donate, and I was quite proud of myself. I got a $100 total down to $30. See you. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Chris. Thanks for coming. Have a good time doing your thing. All right. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna plug in my little space heater because my knees are in pain because it's cold. So, 1 sec. It's right back here. I just gotta pull it out. Plug it in. Thank you. Sit down. Try not to spill my tea everywhere. That would be bad because this is carpet. Nice and warm. R.I.P. my electric bill, but nice and warm. There. I should probably take some vlog clips, so let me just adjust my camera here for a second. Okay. So, chat, I really gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I have no idea. Don't have any meat defrosted. Might just make a bunch of steamed dumplings with some ramen or something. That would be yummy. And then get caught up on the pit tonight and eat my yummy dinner. Goodness gracious me, chat. Goodness gracious me. Three. Again, welcome. If you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. Hit that subscribe button. Hang out, chat, crochet. Put me on as background noise. I don't know. Do what you want. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow since I also seem to get really high viewership Saturday afternoons. And I said in my goals for this year video, I want to post 2 to 3 shorts a week to keep my viewership up, and then I didn't. Because real life keeps getting in my way. This is what 1 hour of work has gotten us. Hi, Aaliyah. Good to see ya. At least I think that was Aaliyah. Cool ombre. Thank you. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I'm sitting a bit further back because I got my space heater, so it's a lean a bit. Yes, it is a very pretty ombre. Thank you. I love it. It's like a jewel-toned rainbow ombre. Oh my goodness. Very sparkly, too. Almost want to make like a dress out of something like this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. What's going on there? Okay. Oh, hope everybody's having a really good Valentine's Day. I made brownies this morning, so mine's going pretty great. And I went out for breakfast with my dad. Retirement day is 2 weeks away, and he's very excited. I know everybody at his job is freaking out. He's been threatening to retire since he was like 50. But now the actual day is approaching and they keep trying to negotiate with him, offering him more and more money to stay another year. More and more money. And they're like, okay, we'll let you stay fully remote. We'll let you go fully remote. Back in January, they went back to 5 days in the office, which is why he went, screw it, I'm retiring. They're like, okay, we'll give you a remote. And he's like, nope, I'm done. Goodbye. Honestly, good for him. Lord knows I probably won't ever be able to retire. My goal for retirement is to get monetized on YouTube and stick it all in a high yield savings account. And hope for the best. It was exciting. I got our W-2s and I actually made over $30,000 at my day job last year for the first time. So, woohoo! This is just flying by. Woohoo! go. We've been live for an hour. Woo! There we go. One. Almost double crochet, but I think the chain. Oh, it's still light out, guys. It's 4:30 and it's still light out. I love it. go. Pretty jewel tone rainbow ombre brick stitch scarf. Call it in the listing. Oh my goodness, chat. If we could make this whole scarf in one afternoon, that would be great. Okay. I don't think we will, actually, but it would be cool. Yeah, I misfired. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, my poor sinuses. Excuse me. You were slightly behind. Oops. Yeah, I've just been kind of sitting here really quiet today. Kind of zoned out and my hands just kept crocheting, but yeah. Don't really have too much to yap about. Still want to whine and cry though about my car costing me over $800 earlier this month. I wanted to buy yarn instead, but nope, check engine light flashed at me. It was a couple weeks ago though now, and it's fixed. But now I need to get more heating oil. Again. But the end of needing the heat on is getting close, so now I actually have an idea of how much I use in a winter. So I can save money by pre-buying in the summer. Yay. Or by this season? No, I have not. I never knew how much heating oil I was going to use because at my parents' house it was hooked up to the gas line, so we never needed deliveries or pre-purchasing or anything. Just get a bill every month. But here at my house, it's an oil tank. And everywhere around here that would give me like a monthly payment, it said you have to use at least 500 gallons a year. And I said, well, I have no idea if I'm going to use 500 gallons a year because, you know, I grew up with an insane father who kept the thermostat at 55 in the winter and just told us to put on a sweater. So, like, I'm basically a polar bear. And I have a very small house, and it's very well insulated. So, yeah. So I found an oil company nearby that would let me just buy heating oil, because nowhere else would just let me buy heating oil. And in the beginning of November, I bought 100 gallons. And the sellers left me with 75 gallons in the tank. And I didn't turn the heat on until November because, again, really well insulated house. So just like running even my electric fireplace for 10 minutes, that was enough to heat like the whole house. So then the end of December, I had run out of the 100 gallons. I had 75 left, and I found that with oil tanks, you generally don't want to go below a quarter full, and 75 gallons is a quarter or so. So I ordered another 100 gallons, and on December 31st. So far, 100 gallons makes it 2 months. And now I'm down to 75 gallons again, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not supposed to be so freaking cold anymore. It's supposed to be like normal winter temperatures for the area. So do I just use the 75 gallons that I have and then pre-buy in the summer? Because obviously I'm not going to have the heat on in the summer. Or do I just buy another 100 gallons at the winter price? Even though I'm probably not going to burn through 100 gallons by the time it's time to turn the heat off. Or do I try to negotiate with them and see if they'll just give me like 50 gallons or something? Just to get me through. And then once the tank is empty in July, buy the whole amount of oil that I'd need. Because I'm going to have to stick with buying it a la carte like I do right now. Because I've only used 200 gallons since November. And all the other places around that'll give me a lower monthly payment, you have to use at least 500. So it makes more financial sense for me to just keep buying it a la carte, but the company that I use says that I can just pre-buy all the oil I think I'm going to use in the summer and just pay it all up front when it's cheaper, and then they'll start delivering it when it's cold out. So, yeah. All these things I gotta figure out. And I'm not that great at math, so I'm like, okay, which makes the most financial sense? Because I know going with the contract with one of the closer companies for the lower monthly payment, I would just be burning oil just to get the lower monthly payment, or I could save money overall just by paying a lot up front, and then I don't have a monthly payment. And then I just spend the year saving up so that come summer I just buy a whole tank worth. And like, I don't know anybody that I can really consult about this matter in my life because they all think I'm crazy keeping my house at 60 degrees. Whereas I'm like, you did not grow up with my father. 60 degrees is a heat wave. He kept the house at 55. And you just put on a sweater. So. So this winter has really just been an experiment to see how much heating oil do I really use so that I see if it's even worth it for me to try and pre-buy all at once, or do I just keep buying it as needed? Because pre-buying it all at once would save me money because then I could buy a lot when it's cheaper instead of when it's more expensive. So I think right now the company I use, it's $3 a gallon. Roughly, so I pay $300 every 2 months for 100 gallons. Whereas in the summer, the price will probably drop down to like $150. And then I'll just pre-buy all that I need for the winter and stick it in the tank. And I don't know. I want to just convert to electric heat and just get rid of that bill entirely. And then it's all just rolled into one bill. And I don't gotta worry about checking the oil tank every day. I don't know though, because technically oil heat is cheaper. It just has bigger upfront costs. Because then there's no chance of like a surprise heat bill. Because you had to prepay. And just cranking it up too high, you just run out of oil too fast, and then either wait for the guy in the truck or you go get some kerosene and pour it in your tank. Because everyone around here is heating oil or propane tanks. There's no gas lines here, so nobody has gas heat piped directly to them. Like, you have to pre-buy or get a monthly contract, but I think I'll just keep pre-buying, to be honest. Ah, homeownership. How delightful. Still cheaper than rent in my hometown, so can't complain. Cannot complain at all. Just past the hour-and-a-half mark, so like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. We've made excellent progress on this scarf. It's 5 o'clock and it's still light out, guys. I will probably have to jump off of live soon, though, and make dinner. Still gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner. Go stand in front of my pantry and see what it tells me to do. I have nothing defrosted. Probably air fry something, that would be good, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a pot pie. Have everything to make chicken and dumplings with canned chicken, but it makes a lot. I'd rather save that for when my dad visits, because he loves my chicken and dumplings. Got the recipe from Dollar Tree dinners on TikTok. You should all check it out. It's really yummy. You wouldn't think chicken and dumplings from Dollar Tree ingredients, but no, it's actually really good. Canned vegetables, evaporated milk, a dupe of the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Kind of want breakfast for dinner. Maybe I'll make that. I have some sausage, have eggs. And it wouldn't make a lot of dishes. Yeah, I think we'll do breakfast for dinner. Does that sound good, everybody? I think breakfast for dinner sounds good. Breakfast for dinner and watch The Pit. Or TikTok restocking videos. I've been really into those restock videos again. It's like, oh my god, it's so much money and so much overconsumption, but I just love watching people put things into clear plastic containers. Yeah, Leah, I'll try and DM you the link on Instagram later. It's a good recipe. And you don't have to use Dollar Tree ingredients. I actually use Aldi ingredients. The only thing I got from Dollar Tree was the biscuit dough. Because it's technically is cheaper if you get it from all the ingredients from Aldi. But the woman who made it used only Dollar Tree ingredients because some people only ever have access to like Dollar Tree or Dollar General. They don't have an Aldi. Oh, the breakfast for dinner, which you'll appreciate your recipe. Sorry. Breakfast for dinner, but yeah, because some people don't have access to a grocery store. All they have is a Dollar Tree. So she makes delicious food using things you can only finding things at Dollar Tree. But yeah, I think breakfast for dinner is what we're gonna do. Some eggs, some sausage, some toast, some grits. Love grits. Basically, we'll make some Cracker Barrel at home. The only thing I don't have is any biscuits. Well, that's fine. So I could run to Dollar General and grab some, but I don't feel like getting in the car and driving. I don't feel like spending any more money. until I get paid Monday. Even then, I gotta save money since I'm having surgery at the end of March. I won't be able to work for a week. And I'll be able to get paid through short-term disability, hopefully, but that's only like 75% pay. I already don't make a lot. Breakfast or dinner. I'm getting excited. Delicious. And I can cook it all in one pan and it won't make a buttload of dishes. Yes. Love not having a lot of dishes. That is one thing I really miss, having a dishwasher. Miss it so much, but I don't have the money to pay a plumber to come hook one up. Rather save that, put that money towards getting a new roof. So I'm gonna need one in a couple years. Be better to pay for that than a dishwasher, especially when it's just me. And I really don't make that many dishes. If all else fails, I'll just con my parents into buying me a countertop unit for Christmas. Chat, we're gonna do a couple more rows and then I'm gonna go and feed myself. But we're not gonna finish this scarf on live, but we definitely might finish it tonight. And then tomorrow is finish the video and take pictures day of everything I frogged and finished and started. So the yarn for this was a frog. But then I wouldn't have had a lot of video content, so I'm like, okay, frog, finish, make something new. Let's add making something new. Yeah, I started the very foundation before I started the live. Just cut like this route. This is a brick stitch, so I did the chain and then this part before I started the live, before I started with the brickwork. Just because that required a lot of counting and concentration, whereas once it's set up, this brick stitch just goes really fast. So yeah. But like I started it, set up, and then went live. So yeah, add about 10 minutes on to the amount of live, and that's how long I've been working on this thing, and this is about how much yarn I have left. This is how long it is, so it's getting pretty good. It's getting there, and then I just want to leave enough to put a single crochet border around it, just to keep the edges nice and tidy. I like tidy edges. And then, I know one of the things I frogged, I wanted to use the yarn for pumpkin hats, which aren't really in season right now. The other one was a baby blanket that I had started, but I ended up frogging it because unfortunately there was the person I was making for lost the baby. So I frogged it. And I'll use the yarn for something else. Probably make like a springtime sweater out of it or something, because it's Red Heart Super Saver Baby Rainbow stripes. So it's like rainbow, but in pastels. And then everything else I finished. So, sweater, a shawl, a cowl. Put a border on a scarf. That's what we did last time we were live, was putting the border on that scarf. That's done. And hopefully I can have everything photographed and listed and they can go live when the video is done next Saturday. Hopefully people will buy things because I need the money. And I still have all my hats are on sale still. Too many hat sale going on right now until the end of February. Probably turn this off now. Warmed up the room quite nicely. It's after 5 o'clock and it's still light out, guys! Woohoo! There go my neighbors. I'll have to go do something. I feel left out among all my neighbors. I'm the only one that doesn't have a truck. Three. goes the furnace. Great, chat. I am getting hungry, so I'm gonna finish this row and say goodnight just before the 2-hour mark. Lovely live, but now it's time for me to go make dinner and eat. So, not bad for 2 hours of work. We're pretty much getting close to done, so maybe I will finish this tonight. If not, even though it won't be done on live, it can be done tonight while I'm watching TV. But I gotta go make dinner, so thank you everybody for coming to the live. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things. And I'll see you all in the next live. I might go live tomorrow afternoon because going live on Sunday afternoons has been really, really successful. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. So bye.